Welcome to the Liston B. Ramsey Regional Activity Center. In accordance with state fire regulations, emergency exits are located at the top of each aisle and through the four main entrances on the concourse level. The Ramsey Center is a smoke-free facility. Smoking inside of or within 50 feet of the building is strictly prohibited. As a courtesy to your fellow audience members, please silence all cell phones, alarms, and other electronic devices. Please keep all aisles and stairways clear of obstructions, and please do not block exit doorways. Thank you for attending today's event.
Chancellor Brown, the graduating students have now assembled for the 2019 Fall Commencement Exercises for the Colleges of Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health and Human Sciences.
Please remain standing as we pause for a moment of silent reflection on the special meaning of this day. Thank you. Please join in singing the national anthem led by Madison Garris, recent alumna of the psychology program in the College of Education and Allied Profession. Ms. Garris graduated in this morning's ceremony. You may be seated. Graduates and distinguished guests, it is a pleasure and an honor to welcome each of you to the 2019 commencement ceremony for the students in the Colleges of Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health and Human Sciences at Western Carolina University. Please allow me to recognize members of the Platform Party who do not have speaking roles in the commencement program. I ask them to stand and remain standing as I call their names. Please hold your applause until I've introduced them all. First, members of the Western Carolina University Board of Trustees, Mr. Bob Roberts, Vice Chair, Mr. Casey Cooper, Ms. Kathy Greeley, Mr. Tim Haskett, Mr. Kenny Messer, Mr. David Rode, SGA President and member of the Board of Trustees, WCU Administrative Staff, Dr. Sam Miller, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Mr. Mike Byers, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Ms. Jamie Rayner, Interim Vice Chancellor for Advancement, Dr. A.J. Gruby, Acting Dean of the College of Business, Dr. David Kenner, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Kim Winter, Dean of the College of Education and Allied Professions, Dr. George Brown, Dean of the David Orr Belcher College of Fine and Performing Arts, and Dr. Farzani Rezaghi, Dean of Hunter Library. Representing all faculty, Dr. Enrique Gomez, Faculty Senate Chair. Representing all staff, Ms. Allison Joseph, Staff Senate Chair. Assisting with the distribution of diplomas, Dr. Lowell Davis, Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Success, Mr. Larry Hammer, Registrar, Mrs. April Newland, Conferral Specialist. Please join me in recognizing these institutional leaders. Mr. Philip Byers, member of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, will now bring greetings from the board and from the office of the president.
First, my speech is not this long, but when you get my age, you have to use such big fonts that you can only get 3 words on a page. Some of you over there understand what I'm talking about. Those of you in front will understand soon enough. Good afternoon and greetings from the UNC System Board of Governors. To our graduates and their families, friends, WCU alumni, Chancellor Kelly Brown, and the Board of Trustees, university faculty and staff, and members of the Platform Party, it is indeed an honor and pleasure for me to bring a message of greetings and congratulations from the UNC System President Bill Roper and the staff at the System office, as well as the UNC Board of Governors Chair Randy Ramsey and all fellow members of the Board of Governors. To you graduates, it is a delight to look around and see the joy on your faces and on the faces of your family, especially on the faces of your family if you stayed in school as long as I did, and to share the excitement with you. Collectively, we acknowledge the long hours of hard work it took to get to this point. We honor you today for the commitment you have demonstrated to better your life by obtaining your degree. In doing so, you not only have done something important for yourself and your families, you have accomplished something very important for our communities and our world. As individuals, each of you has much to celebrate, but Western Carolina University is reaching great milestones as well, and I want to mention a few today. First, I would be remiss if I did not mention the dynamic leadership being provided by our new chancellor, Kelly Brown, who really hit the ground running, as they say, and well, she took over at the university on July 1st, and since that date, great things have been happening. Dr. Brown, you've been very busy. You've traveled all over the Southeast and all over the state of North Carolina sharing your vision and talking about Western Carolina. You have an all-new purple wardrobe. We thank you, and I ask that you join me in thanking our new chancellor for her hard work. I know Dr. Brown has been very impressed by WCU's faculty and staff and their dedication to student academics and the overall student experience here in Cullowhee. One example of the great work of your faculty is a $1.25 million grant from the U.S. Department of Education just recently announced that will allow our faculty in several WCU academic areas to work collaboratively to enhance training for students to work with children with autism. Also, how could I not mention the pride of the Mountains Marching Band, which performed at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City just a couple weeks ago. That is the second time the band has been invited. That doesn't happen. Second time the band has been invited in 5 years to be the primary band for the Macy's Day Parade. And I would also ask that you join me in thanking our marching band. Just think about it. A worldwide TV audience saw the marching band of the Carolinas and of the nation, WCU, all purple on Thanksgiving Day. How exciting. And while I'm going over some recent milestones for Western Carolina University, I don't want to forget to mention what a hot commodity Western Carolina is, an institution that again set a record for enrollment with over 12,000 students for the first time ever. A variety of factors are playing into the surging enrollment, including the great work of our faculty, and as I mentioned, the support of the UNC system, and a program called North Carolina Promise, which lowers the cost of tuition and makes attending the university more affordable for all students and their families. Great things are happening in Cullowhee and across the state of North Carolina. Our 17 UNC campuses comprise a public university system that is second to none in this nation. You graduates will receive the benefits of that reputation as you go into the workforce and continue your education. As you go about your lives, I encourage you to take time to savor the memories that you're experiencing today. It's your last day, I guess, as a student. You'll become alumni shortly. Last days as a student at Western Carolina University. But I insist, I always say I encourage, but I'm going to insist that you stay connected to this wonderful university and the great things that will continue to happen in Cullowhee, North Carolina over the years. I expect to read your names in the newspaper. I was a sheriff for many years of a rural county. I don't want to read your name in that form. I want to read your name in the paper about the great things you're doing in business and engineering and all the fields, education. And I know I will, because if an old country boy from Rutherford County can be successful, then I know you will do great things. But I always had an advantage. I, too, graduated from Western Carolina University. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Byers. We certainly appreciate your words of congratulations to our students, your participation in today's ceremony, and bringing greetings from the Board of Governors and from the Office of the President. Mr. Bryant Kinney, Chair of the Western Carolina University Board of Trustees, will now bring greetings.
Thank you, Chancellor, and welcome to your first day of commencement ceremonies. We're truly pleased to have you here. It's great to have you. That purple looks really good, by the way. It's so good to see all of you here today, graduates, your families, to our alumni, to Chancellor Brown, to this university's distinguished faculty and staff, and members of the Platform Party. It's my great pleasure to bring you greetings on behalf of Western Carolina University's Board of Trustees. On behalf of our trustees, congratulations. You've made it. Some of you in black have made it a second time or third. Congratulations to you for all of those. During these past few years in Cullowhee, I know you've developed lifelong friendships and memories. You've also received a great education that will help you prepare for life and what you're going to bring to all of us. Now it's your turn to show the world what you each can do. You are our future. The future of this wonderful mountain region, the great state of North Carolina, our nation, and our world. So, no pressure. It's all on you guys. I'm almost done. I look forward to everything that you're going to bring forward, and I'm confident that you won't let us down. If you've ever wondered what a Board of Trustees does, I want you to know that one of the best parts of the job that we have is bragging. Just like the parents, grandparents, siblings, and friends that encircle you today, we brag about you a lot. We brag about your successes in the classroom, in undergraduate research, and community service, about you being Players of the Week for various SoCon sports, about your artwork and performances. And yes, Governor Byers, we brag about the 535 that get on 10 buses and go to Herald Square, and the ultimate 950 that break bread at Thanksgiving together. And that was a lot of purple in New York City, and we were proud of every one of you. You brought millions to this valley in one day. It was awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for all that you do, and more importantly, what you will do to make us proud, because we are all very, very proud of you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kinney. We are grateful for your support and the presence from the Board of Trustees that are here today and your sentiments as chair. It is now my pleasure to recognize Dr. Richard Starnes, Interim Provost, who will introduce the commencement speaker.
Each year, a graduating WCU student is selected to deliver remarks to our graduating class and guests. We invite submissions from all of our graduating students, and a committee of faculty and staff from across campus review those submissions. Without fail, the committee receives entries from remarkable students in all our colleges and are faced with the difficult task of selecting a speaker. I would like to thank the Commencement Speaker Committee of 2019 for their hard work in choosing a dynamic, energetic, and dedicated student speaker for this fall's afternoon commencement ceremony. The student selected graduates today with a master's degree in entrepreneurship and has been an exemplary student during her time as one of our distance catamounts. She is the recipient of the Freda Russell Rayburn Scholarship and has completed her degree while working full-time, traveling significantly for her professional obligations. Before I yield the microphone, I would like to present our speaker, Ms. Lindsay Ellie McIntosh, with this plaque on behalf of WCU and the Academic Affairs Division commemorating her selection as the 2019 Fall Commencement Speaker. Graduating catamounts, faculty, staff, esteemed family and friends, please join me in welcoming Ms. Ellie McIntosh to the podium.
Good afternoon. My name is Ellie McIntosh. I am an interior architect, creative entrepreneur, and fine artist. I was born and raised in Denver, Colorado, and I currently have business locations in North Carolina, Texas, and Pennsylvania. I am the owner and principal designer of Ellie Mac Designs, and I provide both commercial and residential interior design, create custom art, and paint large-scale murals. Additionally, I teach online workshops and facilitate art workshops in various countries. Today, I am graduating with my master's degree in entrepreneurship. Today, I want to share with you 10 lessons that I've learned as an entrepreneur. Looking back on the journey to the completion of my master's degree in entrepreneurship at Western Carolina University, I relive the twisted paths, narrow passageways, and slippery slopes that led me here. Interwoven among the challenging rows have been seeds of wonder, growth, wisdom, and accomplishment that would not have materialized had I not persevered in my educational pursuits. My journey began when I was 6 years old. Undaunted by reality, I decided to set up a lemonade stand outside our neighborhood pool, despite my mother's advice that I should wait for her to come home and prepare for my entrepreneurial endeavor. The stand went up without a hitch. When my first customer arrived, dime in hand, I realized I had forgotten to bring the lemonade. Lesson number 1, be prepared. Heed the advice from wise ones. With this newly found knowledge, I opened my second store at the end of our driveway. The sign said, "Rocks for sale, 25 cents. I sold 3 rocks that day and netted 75 cents. I would have sold more if I had more rocks. Lesson number 2, inventory matters. I learned that people will buy just about anything if you can sell them on the value of a product. Lesson number 3, be a visionary and believe that you have something very special to offer. At age 8, I came across a notice on a grocery store bulletin board. The note read, "Babysitter wanted." I tucked away the card so that no one else could apply. When I called and proclaimed my credentials, the mother hired me immediately. Later that day, she called to set up a time when I would begin my first shift. My babysitter answered and told her I was sleeping. Lesson number 4, don't inflate your resume. My efforts were rewarded, though, and I was hired to play with the children while the mother was home. Lesson number 5, be willing to start at the bottom and work your way up. That summer, I earned $300 as a mother's helper, and within 2 years, the calls for babysitting work poured in. Lesson 6, you can get the job you want, but you may not get it right away. These 6 lessons planted seeds of knowledge and enrichment for me. I planted them, nurtured them, trimmed them, and propagated them. As a result, they have led to extraordinary life experiences despite numerous setbacks. It took 10 years for me to earn my associate in studio art and my Bachelor of Fine Art in interior architecture and design. Complicating matters was life as a single mother of a very inquisitive little boy named Hunter. Now it was my turn to deal with the difficulty of finding a babysitter. Unfortunately, none were as reliable as I had been. On many occasions, Hunter sat on my lap during college classes. He paid close attention to the instructors, and one day, at the age of 6, he raised his hand and told the instructor he had no idea what the man was talking about. We all laughed as he echoed what the entire class was thinking. Lesson number 7, we seldom earn a college degree without the sacrifice of our family members as well. Hunter spent many days making architectural models in class with leftover supplies. It was clear that he had engineering potential. When I crossed that stage at the Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design on graduation day and my name was called, Hunter held up a sign that read, "We did it, Mom." Lesson number 8, they are always watching and learning from what we do with our lives. Once I completed my undergraduate degree, I was faced with a new challenge, the recession of 2008. Here I'd been working so hard to earn my degree, and once I finally had it in my hand, there were no jobs. I spent the remaining weeks that December assessing every marketable quality I had and tapped into the network I had built around me. I didn't work so hard and sacrifice so much to throw it away because the doors to success were not opening. There were days I scoured Craigslist for gigs to get me into the doors to people's homes. No job was too big or too small. Once I got my foot in the door, I planted little seeds of all the other skills that I had. And by the spring, I had built a steady clientele and sprouted my business, Ellie Mack Designs. I was on the cusp of moving from surviving to thriving when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. This would become the greatest life-changing event of my life. As a side effect of chemotherapy, I lost my creativity for a period of time. I had limited use of my arms. There was only one way for me to overcome this obstacle. I stretched a large canvas on my garage floor, and I made myself paint every day. With each day, my arms and spirit strengthened as I moved from section to section. Every day, with each new layer of paint, this secret garden filled with life evolved from my canvas and bridged the gap between despair and hope. Through this process of perseverance, focus, and daily practice, I came away from that experience more creative and driven than I had ever been. I became committed to living a meaningful, creative, entrepreneurial life. In the years since the recession and my battle with cancer, I have built an international brand. I've painted on 4 continents, taught hundreds of students, built a diverse and vibrant network, raised a son, and honored my commitment to living a meaningful, creative, entrepreneurial life. And today I continue on that path as I earn my graduate degree in entrepreneurship. I know there will be many more challenges ahead, yet the humbling experiences of the past have shown me that I have strong, firmly planted roots in the ground and the ability to triumph through the seasons of life. In the audience today sits my 18-year-old son, Hunter, who is now enrolled at Western Carolina University as an engineering student. When he graduates, he can brag that he has been studying in college since the age of 6. Years ago, seeds of wonder were planted, nurtured, trimmed, grown, and propagated. They have blossomed into my achievements as I have earned this master's degree in entrepreneurship, and the seeds have sprouted new growth in my son, Hunter. Lesson number 9, if you're going to try, go all the way. Believe in yourself. envision the accomplishment of your dreams. Along the path, I have followed my heart, and you should as well. Although seemingly impossible at times, I persevered, and the beautiful plant is now visible for all to see. Lesson number 10, in the words of the great visionary, Peter Pan, dreams do come true, if only we wish hard enough. You can have anything in life if you're willing to sacrifice everything else for it. Congratulations, graduates. We did it.
Thank you, Allie, for your thoughtful remarks, and congratulations on your graduation today. It is always a joy to hear the students' successes, and your journey is a reminder why education is so important. At this time, Interim Provost Starnes will recognize the university scholars and begin today's presentations for the candidates for degrees.
Chancellor Brown, it is my pleasure to recognize those students who enrolled as freshmen at Western Carolina University and who have completed their entire undergraduate careers with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Having consistently met the rigorous standards of our faculty, they earned the special recognition as a university scholar. Today, we have only one student who reached this pinnacle achievement. I ask the following individual to stand to be recognized during this afternoon's fall commencement. Hannah Baxter. Congratulations on this outstanding accomplishment. Chancellor Brown, I now call upon the deans of the colleges to present to you the candidates for degrees. Dr. Brian Kleppel, Dean of the Graduate School.
I ask all candidates for graduate degrees to please stand and remain standing. Chancellor Brown, the Graduate School is pleased and proud to present the candidates for the following degrees: Master of Accountancy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Construction Management, Master of Entrepreneurship, Master of Health Sciences, Master of Project Management, and Master of Science.
Dr. Jill Granger, Dean of the Honors College.
I ask all candidates for degrees who are members of the Honors College to please stand and remain standing. Chancellor Brown, the Honors College is pleased to present candidates who will graduate with full honors. Candidates who are graduating with full honors are distinguished by the Honors Medallion.
Dr. A.J. Gruby, Acting Dean of the College of Business.
I ask all candidates for degrees from the College of Business to please stand and remain standing. Chancellor Brown, College of Business is pleased to present candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree and the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree.
Dr. Chip Ferguson, Associate Dean of the College of Engineering and Technology.
I ask all candidates from the College of Engineering and Technology to please stand and remain standing. Chancellor Brown. The College of Engineering and Technology is pleased and proud to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree and the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering degree.
Dr. Doug Kashkula, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences.
Ask all candidates for degrees from the College of Health and Human Sciences to please stand and remain standing. Chancellor Brown, the College of Health and Human Sciences is pleased, proud, and privileged to present these candidates for the following degrees: Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work.
Chancellor Brown, all candidates for degrees are hereby presented.
Thank you, Dr. Starnes. I now ask all the faculty to stand and remain standing in support of these graduates and as confirmation of their meeting the rigorous standards set forth by the university. I now ask all Western Carolina University alumni present today on the platform and in the audience to stand and remain standing as witnesses to the conferral of these degrees and the acceptance of these students into the ranks of a loyal alumni. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, by the authority vested in me by the University of North Carolina Board of Governors and the Western Carolina University Board of Trustees, and upon their successful completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon these graduates the degrees for which they have been recommended with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating our newest graduates. You may be seated. Graduates, each of you have worked diligently and passionately and tirelessly, earning the distinct privilege to be seated before us today. You have believed in your dreams. You have set sights on your goals. You have completed all the difficult and necessary tasks to reach this day, a day that represents one of the most significant milestones in your lifetime, a milestone that creates a future of unlimited possibilities. It is your hard work and perseverance that is the main reason that you are here today. The culmination of many long nights researching in the library, hundreds of hours of study and homework, many months in the classes and experiential internships, hundreds of hours collaborating with your classmates, numerous evenings attending special events on our campus, and the list goes on and on. You hung in there no matter how tough it got, working with the tutors and advisors, meeting with your professors and staff. You have worked so hard to make it to this day, and you are now here. As citizens of the world, we face many challenges and many opportunities. Excellent health care for the changing population, innovation in an age of automation and robotics, development of sustainable earth-friendly energies, access to affordable and high-quality education, construction and design of energy-efficient homes and buildings, and a burgeoning hospitality and tourism industry, and the continual discovery in how to maintain the beauty and biodiversity of places like Western North Carolina. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Graduates, it is now up to you to create the world in which you wish to live. It is your freshly born ideas that will create sustainable environments. It is your vision of the future that will eliminate poverty and hunger. It is your ability to take your educational experience and apply it to create international innovation and collaboration. And most importantly, it is your ability to believe in peace, justice, and equality that will make those a reality for all. Graduates, the future is yours, and the world is counting on you. We live in exciting times, a time where employment opportunities offer unique and fulfilling experiences. Many of you have already secured internships and job offers, have plans to attend graduate school, or have come back to school to recently complete a degree that you may have begun many years ago. Today, I want to share a few stories with you just to give you a sense of how well Western has prepared our graduates for the future and the sacrifices you have made to reach this goal. Mr. Juan Tony Trujillo graduates today from the College of Engineering and Technology as a first-generation college student with a degree in construction management. During his time here, Tony participated in intramural sports and several student organizations, including Pi Kappa Phi fraternity, where he served on the executive board and as the chapter's president. Tony transferred to Western in 2016 after working 60 to 70 hours a week for more than a year and completing a 4.0 semester at Wake Community College. During the summer of 2018, Tony worked as an undergraduate research assistant conducting pilot tests for a construction safety survey program addressing the high fatality rate in Hispanic construction workers. Tony, being bilingual, was able to conduct the research surveys in Spanish at various construction sites. Tony participated in 2 internships at Celco LLC, which manages construction projects in excess of $100 million. I am excited to share that Tony has accepted a postgraduate offer from that company. Great work, Tony. The Catamount Nation is proud of you. From the College of Health and Human Sciences, Mr. Jordan Garman graduates today with a degree in social work. According to his professors, Jordan is a standout leader within the classroom environment, addressing issues of social justice, communicating through rich dialogue with his peers, and providing a counter perspective to differing viewpoints. Jordan has demonstrated true academic excellence during his time as a Catamount, maintaining a GPA of 3.7 while holding a job outside of the university, working as a research assistant, and completing the requirements for the social work field experience. Last year, Jordan, along with graduate-level students, presented a project at the Western Carolina University Graduate Research Symposium entitled School to Work Pipeline, Changing the Narrative on Black Males and Their Achievement in Education Through Access to Post-Secondary Education and Post-Secondary Completion. This research broadened Western Carolina University's commitment to diversity and inclusion by addressing recruitment, retention, and the development of a diverse community. Jordan, congratulations on a job well done. Miss Alexia Bevers receives 2 degrees today in finance and mathematical economics as a student in both the College of Business and of the Honors College. Allie has overcome significant odds today crossing the stage. During her high school years, several members of her family were struggling with addiction. Allie's home life was chaotic, to say the least, but she persevered, earning her high school diploma and arriving here on campus the following fall as a freshman. Unfortunately, even here in Cullowhee, things still were difficult. She missed the scholarship application deadline, leaving the full cost of her out-of-state tuition up to her, and then her roommate was killed in a car accident. Against the odds, Allie has risen above all these challenges and graduates today as an amazing example of grit and strength. She is the recipient of 2 scholarships, which help her meet her cost of her enrollment. She serves as the Vice President of the Honors College Board of Directors, as well as their mentoring committee co-chair, in addition to working in no less than 3 jobs. Her graduation today represents countless hours of hard work and dedication, above and beyond what is asked of the typical student. Allie, on behalf of Western Carolina University, congratulations on your phenomenal accomplishments. These stories represent just a few of the graduates that are seated before us today. The passion and the energy, the hope and the resilience on the faces before me, I must say, inspire us all, and we are so proud of you, our Catamounts. Graduates, once upon a time, we stood before you to lead the way. Today, we stand behind you, ready to follow, and we stand beside you, ready to serve, as you lead us into the future. Congratulations, and go Cats! I now ask all degree candidates to step forward to receive their diplomas.
Please note that those students graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude wear the gold cord. Candidates who have served or are currently serving in the United States Armed Forces wear the red, white, and blue cords. Some graduates are wearing cords, stoles, or pins denoting their participation in or affiliation with an organization. Since each individual graduate is recognized by calling their name as they walk across the stage, we ask the entire audience to respect the graduates and their families by refraining from the use of artificial noisemakers such as air horns. We also ask that you remain seated and stay for the entire ceremony. From the Graduate School, College of Business, April Louise Ammons. Ross Kelly Bonniwell. Casey Mackenzie Brackens. Brian Eugene Burkett is receiving his diploma from his wife, Dr. Lynn Burkett, Assistant Professor of Music. James Olin Burleson. Christine Diane Case. Austin Lee Crabtree. Allison Lee Crisco. Lucas Christian Davis. Lydia Jeanette Gully. Joseph Carl Guzman. Christopher Charles Hilton. Christian Tyson Hooker. Andre Kirillin. Kristen Elizabeth Coomer. Kalila Fatima Matthews. Lindsay H. McIntosh. Allison Noel Merritt. Hannah Morgan. Jamal Richmond. Melissa Ann Riddle. William Lawson Roberts. Jalen Latrice Sanders. Zachary Matthew Smith. Heath Edward Towson. Ebony Powers Waterman. Yolanda Elise Williams. David Andrew Worley. Gabrielle Etienne Worthy. From the Honors College, College of Business, Michaela Quinn Beatty, magna cum laude. Heather Lauren Brady, magna cum laude. Caroline Lacey Harrell, cum laude. Haley Brooke Parker, summa cum laude. Caitlin F. Pennington, summa cum laude. From the College of Business, Tyree Enrico Adams. Caleb Randall Albrecht. John Christian Ashford. Dina Babbitt. Sean Luther Banks. Brandon Jermar Bond. Cameron Joseph Belmonte. Caitlin Elizabeth Bennett. Allie Elizabeth Bishop. Chazzy Martine Blankenship. Nicholas David Bond. Mackenzie Nicole Bondurant. Jonathan Avery Bowman. James Keaton Bradshaw. Nalina Huntley Branzel. Richard Bradley Briscoe. Courtney Nicole Brown. William Benjamin Butcher, magna cum laude. Dennis Andrew Butler. Bailey Christian Byram. William Trenton Cagle. Chandler Seth Caudill, summa cum laude. Megan Erin Childers. Julia Christine Cockrum. Alexis Eliasia Monique Cook. Marissa Erin Crosby. Allison Ann Cullen. Jesse Douglas Dietz, cum laude. Elizabeth Diane Duncan. Allison Lynn Eford. Catherine Victoria Ferris. Elijah James Franklin. Ryan Cornelius Freeman. Julie Christine Garrett. Ernest N. Gill. Catherine Amelia Glenday. Forrest McPherson Taylor Greenway. Bradley Raymond Hall. James Hunter Hall IV, cum laude. Levi Evan Hall, summa cum laude. Ashley Rose Hankins. Christina Harmon. Victoria Lee Harris, magna cum laude. Amanda K. Hatch. Cameron Ray Hembry. Callie Elizabeth Hendrick. Harrison McKinley Hess. Jonathan Charles Hillsgrove. Jalen Terrell Hudson. Clarence Raymond Hutchinson IV. Justin Forrest James. Jeffrey Vanoy Jefferson. William Hayes Johnson III. Miranda Woodruff Keith. John William Kenyon. Jordan Matthew Kokoska. Nathaniel Aaron Landau. Randall Walker Lanning. Kendall Augusta Law. Rachel Lynn Leslie. Heather Nicole Leverett, magna cum laude. Joshua James Little. Taleka Kadir Lloyd. Joseph Mackenzie Long, Kiana Lohr, Morgan Sheehan Lowry, Chase Rivers Maloney, Julian Andres Manrique, Jacob Eugene Marshall, Whitney M. Massingale, Sarah Elizabeth Matthews, Jacob Ryan McClellan, Miranda Lee McCord Young, Austin Gregory McCord, Carly Amanda Miller, Charles Nicholas Millsaps, Avery Garrett Morgan, Yesenia Jasmine Navarro, cum laude, Mark Nesbitt, Emily Ann Nickel, Courtney Lee Norman, cum laude, Jackson Rogers Norton, Hannah Grace O'Brien, Daniel Rinaldi Paris, Caleb Paul Parker, Lauren Jade Patterson, Clinton Bryce Patton, cum laude, Malcolm Jennings Prohaska Jr., Matthew Clifford Pruitt, magna cum laude, Jason Lee Pummer, Daniel Aaron Rams, cum laude, Kelly Nicole Retcher, Heather King Reed, magna cum laude, Joshua Stewart Rice, Destiny Danique Riley, Blake Vance Rivera, Andrew Thomas Rudd, Garrett Allen Rudolph, Jacob Graham Ryan, Caitlin Ashley Sally, Hugo Rene Sanchez, Kim Marie Saxon, summa cum laude, Patrick Leonard Schilling, Layla M. Shamseldon, Zachary Jackson Shaner, Hannah Bailey Schaefer, summa cum laude, Dallas Joanne Slade, Dominique Smith, Jackson McLean Smith, Jonathan M. Smith, cum laude, Kristen Nicole Smith, Tate Edward Smith, magna cum laude, Emma Snyder, Brandon L. Steele, Anno M. Steger II, cum laude, Kayla Marie Stewart, Marcus Durant Sturdivant, Jason Michael Stiers, magna cum laude. Kimberly Lutz Stiers. Meredith Summy, summa cum laude. Michael Edward Thompson, Jr. Samuel James Tribal. Cody Lee Wallen. Blake John David Ward. Riker Franklin Warlick. Jermichael Lamar Robert White. Journey Lynn Whitner. Naya Monet Williams. Taylor Leanne Withers. John Emmanuel Witherspoon. Joshua Woodall, cum laude. Brandon Lee Wooten, cum laude. Mackenzie Ann Wright, magna cum laude. Shalena Marie Yates. From the Graduate School, College of Engineering and Technology, Jabril R. Dandy. Juan Jose Endara Loaiza. Ashley Adair Keeler. Benjamin James Morrison. Luke Eugene Schlief. From the Honors College, College of Engineering and Technology, Colin Michael Riley, cum laude. From the College of Engineering and Technology, Carlos Francisco Barnes. Arthur Lee Belton, Jr. Christian Bailey Bryant. Tyler Joseph Clower. Spencer Peyton Douglas. Paul Colton Estes. Davis Crowell Fender, magna cum laude. William Thomas Gallant. William Dean Holland, cum laude. Derek Brett Engel, summa cum laude. Tanner Maxwell Engel. Jacob Paul Johnson, magna cum laude. Griffin Chun Kennedy. Caleb Thomas Knuckles. Mitchell Brian Payne, summa cum laude. Blake Hunter Queen. Stephen Christopher Renault. Jacob Tristan Ruff. Levi Walker Shelton. Justin Eric South, cum laude. William Parker Stallings. Juan Antonio Trujillo, cum laude. Jacob Alexander Wilkinson. From the Graduate School, College of Health and Human Sciences, Stephen Ray Ashby. Nina Marie Asselford. Malia Meadows Beck. Jessica Noel Bonner. Ashley Ann Cox. Casey Michael Darrow. Stephen Jeffrey Howell. Kelsey Elizabeth Keller, Andrew Jude Kruger, Erin Ann Massey, Angela Willis Penland, Farrah Matthews Wright, Julia Louise Savoy, Megan Ponder Silvers, Megan Amanda Spicer, Heather Nicole Stewart. From the Honors College, College of Health and Human Sciences, Skylar Oniana Jade Conway, Brianna Nicole Edwards, magna cum laude, Mary Christina Huggins, cum laude, Francie Melissa Pachan Marin, summa cum laude, Abigail Grace Powell, magna cum laude, Hannah Nicole Sanders, cum laude, Haley Jordan Shell, cum laude, Anna Robertson Stephen, magna cum laude, Ivy Dayton Teams, magna cum laude, Melanie Lorraine Vick, summa cum laude, Caitlin Mackenzie White, magna cum laude. From the College of Health and Human Sciences, Caleb Aaron Alberts, magna cum laude. Ahmed Abdullah Al-Shamrani. Michelle Joanne Basil, magna cum laude. Hannah Lee Baxter, summa cum laude. Amanda Lee Berry, summa cum laude. Cynthia Sawyers Beverly, magna cum laude. Morgan Kyle Anna Biddix, cum laude. Eric Brian Blake Jr. Samantha Marie Blevins. Jessica Roberts Bolato, magna cum laude. Brittany Ann Bourguignon. Lindsay Aaron Boyd, cum laude. Karen C. Bryan, magna cum laude. Angela Lee Burcham, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Rose Cape, cum laude. Clayton James Carino. Anna
Elizabeth Carter. Rebecca Orr Carver, summa cum laude. Lauren Chelsea Caudle, magna cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Chapman, cum laude. Amber Nicole Clayton, magna cum laude. Logan Christopher Craig. Dennis Colby Crawford, cum laude. Andrew Dotson Davis, cum laude. Brittany Page Davis, magna cum laude. Diana Grace Dodd. Selena Elizabeth Flippin. Cameron Noel Forrester, summa cum laude. Brianna Marie Freeman, magna cum laude. Samuel Jordan Garman, magna cum laude. Sarah Aline Gibson. Bethany Savannah Green, summa cum laude. Nicole Marie Griffin, summa cum laude. Kyra Ann Guy, summa cum laude. Ansley Carol Heron. Caroline Elizabeth Hopp, cum laude. Jessica Marie Hosier. Lorraine Elizabeth Houston. Kimberly Nicole Howard. Sarah Marie Jackson, magna cum laude. Melissa Lynn Knowles. Hannah Nicole Lale, cum laude. Melissa Radowitz Ledgerwood, magna cum laude. Allison Minot Letourneau. Kristen Dakota Lewis. Lindsay Denise Joe Littlejohn. Amy Marsh Logwood, summa cum laude. Miranda Danielle Marie Matthews, magna cum laude. Megan Hope McAllister, magna cum laude. Sayers Campbell McKenna, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Myers. Emily Ann Olson, summa cum laude. Kathleen Elizabeth Parnell. Keena Dawn Patrick. Ashley Lauren Penland, cum laude. Lauren Michelle Rash. Shayna Nicole Reed. Andrew Xavier Regan, summa cum laude. Carly Ann Richards. Per Rudstum, summa cum laude. Christopher George Satellino, summa cum laude. Alyssa Haley Snyder, cum laude. Taylor Montgomery Starnes, magna cum laude. McKenna Elizabeth Stevens. Jennifer Renee Sutton, cum laude. Brittany Renee Tarbush, cum laude. Tyler Mackenzie Tate. Andrea Nicole Taylor, cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Taylor, cum laude. Tyler Landon Thompson. Alexis Lee Thornelow. Audrey Renee Travis, magna cum laude. Emma Lee Ward. Chelsea Nicole Wisnant, magna cum laude. Virginia Dinwiddie Zadansky, summa cum laude.
Chancellor Brown, all candidates for degrees have now been presented.
For the graduates to get back to their seats. Pause, no air horns. No air horns. What did I say? No air horns. Okay, we'll do the fight song. We're going to celebrate in spirit of celebration. We're going to do the fight song. Here we go. Well, it looks like we're all seated now. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Graduates, please rise. Move your tassel to the left to signify earning the degree, your degrees. Congratulations. You may now be seated. You are now alumni of Western Carolina University, and I will now introduce Mr. Ed Holland, President of the WCU Alumni Association, to greet you as alumni colleagues.
What an exciting day. Good afternoon, Catamount family. My name is Ed Holland, and I am the WCU Alumni Association President. It is truly my pleasure to congratulate you on your accomplishments today and to welcome you to the ranks of Western Carolina University alumni. I remind you today you make a very meaningful transition. Up until now, it's been the university's role to fill you with knowledge, to give you the skills necessary to pursue your future. You leave here today with a new role as alumni, to represent Western Carolina University, to your friends, to your family, to your employers, colleagues, and all those you will come in contact with in years to come. You've made many memories here to last a lifetime, but I encourage you to not let this be the end of your Catamount journey. Participate in alumni events and keep your network strong and make new connections. Take advantage of the services that remain available to you through the Center for Career and Professional Development. Return to WCU to share your experience with future generations of Catamount graduates and make Western Carolina University a philanthropic priority, as your financial contributions can make the difference in the lives of students who follow in your footsteps. And most of all, remain a part of what makes this place so special, the community. Each year I find new inspiration in the faces of our Western Carolina University graduates, and the future is very bright for the class of 2019. I look forward to continuing to serve you as Alumni Association President and hearing about all the wonderful things you will do. Go Cats! And at this time, I will turn the program back over to Chancellor Brown.
Thank you, Ed, for your greetings from Western's Alumni Association. Before we conclude, let me acknowledge some special individuals who are part of our ceremony today. First, I salute all the members of our graduating class who are veterans, active duty, Guard, and Reserve members. Western Carolina University takes great pride in being a military-friendly university, and we are so proud of you. Would those students Please stand so we may express our appreciation for your service. Thank you for your service. Next, let me recognize the families of our graduates. Graduates, I ask that you please hold your enthusiasm until all have been recognized. Will the parents or guardians of our graduates please stand? Will the spouses and the children of our graduates please stand? Will the grandparents and other family members of our graduates please stand? And will the special friends of our graduates please stand? Now, it is my pleasure to invite you to rise and show your appreciation and your love and support and commitment to their future. So you may stand and give them a great big applause. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. A ceremony like this does not just happen. Please join me in thanking the army of colleagues from every part of the campus who had a part in making this ceremony a very special occasion for all of us. Let's thank them all. At the conclusion of this ceremony, we will invite all graduates and their families and friends to briefly greet the faculty and the deans from their college in the designated area on the concourse. Please see the inside back of the cover of your program for the college locations. Thank you all, to all of you who have joined us today to share in this momentous occasion in the life of our university. Now rise as we sing the alma mater led by Madison Garris and remain standing for the recessional. Following the recessional, the ceremony will be concluded. Again, congratulations, graduates, and go Cats!